On this edition of the Diamond Mine, we are taking a look at yet another recently acquired young pitching prospect in the Arizona Diamondbacks organization, Mitch Bratt. Bratt may not be a household name, but he may be one fans remember from the 2023 World Baseball Classic, where at age 19, he started for Team Canada against Team USA down the street at Chase Field. Even as a teenager, Bratt demonstrated poise, polish, and pedigree that could make him a sneaky contributor to the big leagues sooner than most people think. And quite frankly, if the Diamondbacks aren't careful, they could lose him this winter in the Rule 5 draft. So who is Mitch Bratt? Bratt is a 22-year-old left-handed pitcher from Newmarket, Ontario, Canada, who's been on scouts' radar ever since playing for Team Canada's junior program. After most Canadian baseball leagues were shut down due to COVID-19, he took a pretty unconventional path by moving south to attend Georgia Premier Academy in the United States, where he got the kind of exposure he needed to get drafted and where he also finished high school online. In 2021, the Texas Rangers took him in the 5th round, and he wasted no time showing that he could handle pro hitters. At just age 18, Bratt made his minor league debut, and he struck out nearly 100 batters in his first 80 innings pitched, posting a 2.45 ERA in low A ball. That's not just good for a teenager, that's elite. But of course, most baseball fans in Arizona first heard the name Mitch Bratt during the 2023 World Baseball Classic. He got the start for Team Canada against Team USA right here at Chase Field. Imagine being 19 years old and facing a lineup that includes Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, Paul Goldschmidt, and Nolan Arenado. That is no dream, that is in fact a nightmare. And to say the least, it did not go great. Bratt only lasted a third of an inning, giving up 3 hits, 3 walks, and 6 runs. Team Canada was down 9-0 after the first inning. But honestly, it has nothing to do with the box score. It is more about the makeup. It is more about Mitch Bratt being on the mound and facing some of the biggest hitters on the biggest stage in the world and learning from it. Quite frankly, this is a guy that has a ton of experience even at his young age. Now, the crazy part is that even after that rough outing in the WBC, he pitched better than ever in the minor leagues, posting some of his best career numbers in 2024. And then in 2025, he becomes part of the Arizona Diamondbacks organization as part of the Merrill Kelly trade. Before the deal, he was already having an even better season in 25. Between Texas and Arizona's Double-A affiliates, Bratt went 7-4 with a 3.38 ERA over 122 innings. He struck out 148 batters, nearly 11 strikeouts per 9 innings, and walked just 4% of hitters. That's elite command for a 22-year-old lefty. In his young career, he's now got a 3.27 ERA over nearly 400 innings pitched with 450 strikeouts and a whip around 1.16. He's never had a season with an ERA over 4, never. And despite the fact that he doesn't throw upper 90s heat, his fastball sits in the low 90s, sometimes touching 94 or 95. He wins by spotting his fastball, mixing in a tight slider, a curveball with shape, and developing a changeup that's getting real swing and miss action. Bratt is a guy that already knows how to pitch, not just throw, and that's something that this organization values. And quite frankly, they are very light on left-handed pitchers that have the type of control that Mitch Bratt has. Bratt's the kind of guy who could start next year in AAA Reno, or if a team takes a chance on him in the Rule 5 draft, he could jump straight to a big league bullpen. He's young, but his command and poise are way ahead of schedule. If Arizona protects him this winter by adding him to the 40-man roster, he's in the mix for a mid-season call-up in 2026. If they don't, some team out there is going to see his strikeout numbers, his age, and the control, and they're possibly going to snatch him up. He's 22, he's left-handed, he's durable, and he's coming off his best year yet. His WBC story showed guts, his minor league career has shown consistency, and quite frankly, his potential has shown that his ceiling is unknown at this time. His future could be very bright with the Arizona Diamondbacks, or potentially very bright with another organization if they decide to take a chance on him this winter. But regardless, Mitch Bratt is poised to be a star in the major leagues. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to keep it locked right here for future videos about Arizona Diamondbacks prospect. And of course, always follow us over at PHNX_DBacks and PHNX_sports. Thank you for your time. And remember, kids, baseball is fun, but it's so much more fun when you have a player like Mitch Bratt in your minor league system.